That's why I said at the least they didn't have the horn system in place. Cause like you said, 47 cut this, you know what I'm saying? Cause he said, man, fuck that shit, man.
And then he cut FEMA too.
Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit.
And then also climate control, which he said he doesn't believe.
It's a hoax, man. That's a hoax. It's a junk site.
What's climate?
Junk
what are you
site.
talking about climate control? I don't know, man. I don't be listening to them folks, man.
Well, see, like one thing that would stop like us having bad storms, supposedly from what scientists say, is like burning fossil fuels. He goes in, and when people have been trying to cut how much fossil fuels we burn and whatnot, coal, all that stuff, fracking, doing all that.
Yeah.
He goes in and he increases it.
I don't even know what fracking is.
Fracking is when you're looking for gas in
the earth, where you like drilling with water, and it contaminates like your water sources. Like the fracking contaminates the water sources, because once you find the gas source, it'll kind of like gas will seep into other places where it wasn't able to seep to until you find it. You're
gonna get it, but you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah, because in the surrounding areas, you know what I'm saying, people can start trying to get water, and you know what I'm saying, gas will be coming out their faucets.
So what's the alternative?
The alternative is
just not to do it.
Not to do it.
So how are we gonna get it?
Electrical vehicles, like they was talking about. There was an initiative to how many? What was it? Barack started the electric?
Yeah, we got to cut back.
Yeah,
giving Elon Musk too much power when you start going electric.
No, they saying Tesla failing right now, bro.
Yeah, because he didn't pass that bill that he wanted to get that money to get that stuff.
No, Trump cut it, and
well, then that's when it all went on, because he said, "Hey man, I put all this money into this campaign to get this thing going."
That's true too, but part of it is like Tesla shit is like, that shit is butt compared to that shit China got jumping off over.
Well, I mean,
China got that shit that's like they made the shit kind of like how Lexus did a Toyota. They've done with Toyota. Like they put all the luxury shit that you would think that you're gonna only get in the Lexus. You can get most of that shit in like the base Toyota now. Yeah, it's gonna be a very base the electronics and shit, all these features are going to be very base, but you're going to get them there. They say China's EV vehicles like blow Tesla shit out the water. That's why we can't import them.
I honestly think it's just everybody. It's not enough people still just sold on going electric. Like that's just like I put it to you like this. The people from our generation now, majority of us are cash apping and using the phone to pay for stuff. Like I barely keep cash anymore.
But we just getting up to that. Like you saying, just like with that, we just getting up to that. There's still not enough people who converted to saying that I want an electric car for that shit to take off like that. But if it was more economical, I feel like it could. That's what China does better.
I feel like you're exactly right, but it's still like, do you want to drive an electric car?
How long did you have that hybrid car?
That's what I was about to say. When I first bought my Impala, I wasn't even paying attention, but that bitch was stopping at the light and then cutting off and shit. I said, wait a minute. Man, I took that bitch back the next morning, but it was closed, so I was right back up there. I said, hell no, I ain't keeping this. You gonna give me one of them other ones.
A regular.
Well, sir, I said, I'm not leaving this lot with that car. You can't force me to buy that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not buying that shit. That's when I got the white one. But like, I don't want to drive like that. Now, my grandkids and stuff like that, they gonna experience that. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be with the boys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be
by and by. The upper room.
Yeah, I ain't riding with that. You know what I'm saying? But you seen, okay, I did a story about this, but I just want to get y'all y'all up to speed on it. Did y'all see that Ben McLemore situation?
Yeah.
Former NBA player Ben McLemore got caught up with them snow bunnies at his teammate house, Robert Covington, now when they played for Oregon Trailblazers. He done got caught with a rape charge, and now he done got convicted and found guilty, and 8 years in the penitentiary.
I mean,
Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never.
That's it. That's it. And I think that's a Dr. Umar moment for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
come on, man. Like,
gotta keep it real.
I mean, but that kind of.
I ain't gonna say all white people bad. I got plenty of great white friends, and there's plenty of beautiful white women. But me, I just stick to my own tribe.
I just think the nigga lame, bro. I'm be honest with you.
He took it.
No means no.
That's a fact.
I don't know the situation. I just heard that.
It don't matter. No mean no.
Yeah, I get that part.
That's a fact. You know,
hey,
I'm gonna keep it real. I just wanted to slap him one time just for being one of them.
It's up, man.
But we're gonna get to the breaking news. Y'all know where we're going.
Why though?
Diddy. Hey, look,
hold
that man got a standing ovation when he came back to the pod now. All the inmates stood up clapping and cheering.
Come on, man. That's what they're supposed to do.
Bow down. Bow down. Ain't no Rico happening here.
They want to see anybody win.
Man, the boy said, we never seen that. And we here to see it.
Nah, after I got out of one of my charges, yeah, what?
Want no ovation.
He's like, yo, man, I can't stand that cop right there. I can't believe it dabbed me up. I like, oh, okay, yeah, I got
Hey,
you.
man, want no standing ovation.
Nah, I want to stand in ovation. We still in courtroom.
And it won't no Rico.
Definitely want a Rico.
So don't compare that little 6 months you might have had to do won't nothing. He done did that on his head.
Well, he gonna do, man.
See, I'm mad at you, man, because you keep wanting Diddy to do 10 years. He's not doing 10 years.
I don't think he's gonna do 10, but he gonna do at least. They gonna leave him in there until probably like the end of the year.
Yeah, he go to court. He gonna
Why
get
did they
time
give him
served.
bail then?
No,
it's better.
Come on, Sammy. The story looks a lot better that way. Because let's just say, when they gonna sentence him now? When is the sentencing date?
October the 3rd.
What is October? October will make it what?
13
a year?
months.
Oh, he got a whole year
Look
in
at how
now.
many people get a year and a day. Why can't they give him that and just run both sentences concurrent?
Boom.
They do, man, there's people getting caught with pistols.
Give him a year house arrest. Give him a year house arrest, Sammy. Give him a year house arrest, Sammy.
I think he's gonna get 2.
He a freak,
2 to
Sammy.
3.
He a freak.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
That's it, Sammy. You don't want to believe the truth.
Why you want
man.
to see him go down, man?
Yeah, man.
He'll go down, man. Stop putting that on me, man.
Well, why you keep thinking he gonna get so much time?
Cause there was a lot of stuff that they just left out of it.
No, they didn't leave out of it. They couldn't prove it.
Yeah, because now I want every time somebody want to file a complaint against a business and they want to say that somebody approached them and threatened
Somebody
their life,
else just got.
I
took
want
down
them
the
to
other
investigate that shit from now on out. Since you want to say Puffy made everybody in his business move like they were a criminal organization.
Yeah.
Well, certain ones.
Every
of
time
them,
somebody make a complaint against somebody, they got a complaint against, man. They say their life was threatened. I want that shit investigated to the fullest. Man. Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
If you want Puffy to get hammered, Sammy, I want that shit
I
investigated.
never said I wanted to get hammered.
That's what it sounds like.
You want him to get 10
See,
years,
I'm trying to keep him
man.
back in.
No,
Nah,
I'm just saying, but well, how much time do you
Sammy
think he's supposed to
Darden?
get?
I told you 2. He just called me head Marshall Clark.
Sammy Darden.
So basically, what you saying is a year for each count.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
He's got a year in.
He's
You got a year in. Yeah.
So if they run it concurrent,
I mean, yeah, the 2 years could
no. The way you're saying a year for each count, that's a box call.
Yeah,
that
you want
means
a box
consecutive. If I say
You
running
want him to run the
concurrent,
whole years
that
out.
means they running them together. So he would only get a year. People get that all the time. Where if you get more than one charge, the one that got the most time, they say, okay, we're going to put you on probation for all these charges and we're going to run them concurrent. The way if you fuck up, you do the most time, that the charge that got the most time, you're going to go do the time for that. That's called concurrent.
So what? 18 and a half months is what he? No.
No, he's
20.
looking at nothing. Like this, what you don't understand.
Right. If they're running concurrent,
federal is the guidelines is anywhere from 10, anywhere to a maximum of 10 years per count.
I'm talking.
Hold on, listen.
Year per count.
Listen. So what you're saying is you would give him, because like really the judge could say 30 days.
No, that's what we at now with it then, with Sammy. You want a box card or you want a concurrent?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Do you want him to have to do time for each charge individually, or the sentence that you give him is for both together?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Now, if it's concurrent, then he probably get outright as soon as
exactly. So that's the point. So the point is this: it looks good for him because all that, like at the end of the day, are we really gonna throw this man in prison for 10 years for things that average Americans do every day and only get a fine, maybe a ticket? Like the average American that gets caught with prostitution, they get embarrassed because they put you on the mugshot thing. And then by the time you go to court, most of them pay like a $500 fine.
Take a class.
Ain't no class.
Because
you get put on that list. And that's worse enough.
I want Adam and Eve investigated, and I want to go through their files. I just want the people who bought that. I can't think of the name of it, but it is basically clean urine. I want all those people investigated.
The Wizinator?
Yeah, I want all those people investigated who bought one. I want them all investigated because they do the same thing Puffy do. This is my assumption.
You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You get like that doesn't even make sense.
Come on now.
The average person would have just got like that. Like I said, me, you, and Nut ride to downtown Raleigh. We go by the bus station and we pick up a girl that we don't even know is a harlot, and we say, fuck it, come on, ride with us to the casino in Danville. We get to Danville, have fun, win some money. We give her a couple dollars, and next thing you know, we have a fun night and run a train on her. We get back, and then because we don't want to get up with her another weekend, she say we essayed her.
Yeah.
They're gonna say we took her across state lines for prostitution and because we paid her. But they don't know, hey man, we just want some money from the casino, so we gave her some money. That just because, hey, you with us. But but it's their word against ours. Listen, we don't have a legal counsel. We might have a lawyer, but we're not stepping in there looking like Mr. Burns with eight hard hitters with suits on fighting tooth and nail. We don't have that. We got one guy that's probably at the most we can afford.
Please don't say Craig James.
Well, there you go. I dare you, but that's what I'm saying.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So, we ain't gonna allow you to disrespect, or excuse me, Judge James. So listen, guess what? Remember, you live in Johnson County, don't find yourself in the courtroom with Judge James sitting up there and he remember them bills you didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? He gonna smack that gavel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Order in the court.
Yeah, he gonna get at you. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, just my personal opinion, I feel like it should be no more than a year for each count, and they should run it concurrent. Like, look, man, y'all done cost the brother millions of dollars. He done gave Cassie 30 million, 20 million, or whatever it is. This case probably done cost him about 50 million, because none of these attorneys is cheap. And you got to remember, when they take a case like this, they have to clear their calendar entirely until this case is over.
Yeah, this thing.
So now I can't take no other cases.
It went faster than I thought.
No, what I'm saying is this. From the time he's been locked up to the time now, not the people that he added on later, but that Ag Filligno or whoever he is, he's been getting paid per hour. Because he can't work on no other case but this. That whole legal team has to clear their case book to focus on this, like they whole firm, because they got to have their people getting notes and getting information and doing this and doing that and bringing it back.
Let me ask this one question.
Does that
Since he
make
puts
sense?
everything in his mom's name, they couldn't have froze his money, right?
Man, that's a myth. If they want to get in there, they gonna get in there some kind of way.
Yeah.
But
come on now,
it ain't no RICO. They can't take nothing.
Right. So the probably the freezing of the assets.
The
You know what I'm saying? We just gonna say
if it was
in paying him. You know what I'm saying? The money that he was entitled to make off or whatever. That money would go in trust for as long as he was in trial, locked up. When you talk about freezing assets, that's the way kind of like I was thinking about it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? How does that set up the way that the business is? Is it just the money that the businesses pay him for whatever his title is? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you want to freeze because you can't freeze
the
stuff
entire
that-
because the business still got to function.
Yeah.
Is there a
But I don't know
anymore?
because they can come.
Yeah, because that's
the door.
what makes it different from being you as opposed to a business entity.
Is there a revolt anymore?
He sold his part of it.
He sold
I
his
know
part
that
of it.
part, but is there a revolt
It's
anymore?
still on, but he ain't got that. Ain't no different than Bob Johnson selling BET.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that you don't see revolt no more. Nothing about revolt.
Well,
Yeah,
when Shay Whitey get it, it's gonna be a different network. I mean, I'm just being for real. Like, bro, you can't go to Bahama Breeze and say that's Jamaican food.
Right.
Because it's not. Because
You know that.
it's Mexicans in there, white people in there. How the hell they know how to cook this? Like, no, it's not.
Yeah. You just put Jamaican spices on
You-
regular.
You went and got
regular restaurant
some of that butter seasoning,
Mhm.
that jerk seasoning, and then you called it a day.
Yeah.
No, I think they just made it like a cabana looking thing. And
No,
Yeah.
what I'm
that's
saying
it.
is it ain't authentic.
yeah,
That's
you know
the
that
point I'm
part.
making.
You know that part.
You know, but like I said, I think Diddy gonna be straight. He gonna get out. They just, he gonna get spit at, and people throwing tomatoes at him and all this and all that. But he already know that.
All right. So is he gonna have to shoot somebody again?
Nah, because he gonna still be able to afford security. He still,
That's what I'm saying.
He still got everything. He's still gonna move.
But when
around.
he come back out, somebody might try him in the club. They might be like, "Hey, yo, man, fuck that nigga,
He
man."
ain't got
You know
no
what I'm
business
saying?
in the club because he ain't got nothing to promote right now. He ain't got no liquor. He ain't got no music. What he need to do is go move to another country for about a year. Just sit back out of mind and just work on music and rebranding himself. He gonna have to do some charity, a whole lot of charity, a whole lot of I'm sorry's and cowtailing and all that. He gonna have to do all. But what I'm saying is this: because at the end of the day, he's gonna have to grovel. But listen, hold on. He's got to do all that, in my opinion, if he still wants to remain in the public eye. If he's smart, he'll fall back behind the scenes and make investments and make moves. But if he's still, that's the same thing that screwed R. Kelly. When he got off with that first trial, he still wanted to be a celebrity and a star after we seen all that mess. He could have just fell back, wrote music for people and got paid, but he still wanted to be the man. Now, if Diddy still wants to be the man, they gonna get at him because the stuff that they couldn't prove, they gonna be going all the way back to cross T's and dot I's to prove it again. So if I was him, I would just chill.
Yeah, he need to do like Russell Simmons.
I was about to say that.
Well, that's what I meant. I said to another country.
And then he need to revive the love thing, and then you know what I'm saying, come back on like come back on like the redemption thing. Like,
that was
you
the
know
next
what I'm
thing I
saying?
was gonna say. Can he go back to Brother Love?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like you can recruit people to be at the spa resort area because y'all all there on redemption, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all y'all giving back to the universe.
He got
have everybody in all white.
He got to do
talking real soft.
There you go. He got looking like what was that? What was that? Eddie Murphy, Holy Man, out there looking like Holy Man. He got it, but that's what I'm saying. He got to do a complete rebranding, and he got to go on a I'm Sorry tour.
I don't know what the I'm sorry to.
That's a fact. But
I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry to. I do what I just
do that.
said. Like I go. You know
60 minutes.
Start my own little thing. And you know what I'm saying? I bring, because of course they're going to come and check me out. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm doing. So I have my own little setup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just not going to do
Speaking
Gayle
real
King.
soft.
No Gayle King.
Oh, no, definitely.
No,
not.
Well, he going to have to do something.
No Gayle King, no Oprah.
Well, they wouldn't have him.
What about, would you do your boy then? Would you give him his shot?
Who?
Help your boy come back. Don Lemon.
Wolf Blitz.
No, wouldn't do Don Lemon either.
Wolf Blitz.
Nah.
You gotta go holler at Wolf. Oh, you got to. That's something you bring that old white lady.
Why
out
do
of
you go
retirement
totally
for.
left field and just do Dr. Umar?
Nah, we can't have that.
You're trying to reach a broader audience.
Can't go to Vlad.
Nah, you
Oh,
don't go to
definitely
that.
not.
Nah.
Can't go to Adam 22.
No.
Definitely not.
You can't go to no white-owned platform, and that's no disrespect to the white people. But what I'm saying is, we got to have this interview.
He probably gonna go to Breakfast Club.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he probably gonna go to Breakfast Club.
Absolutely
They damn
not.
real.
But he used to own them. So for him to come back there, why would he go there?
He didn't own
They
them.
was on
had
Revolt.
Revolt was
So that
on
means,
them.
huh?
Revolt was on them.
No.
So Revolt got a portion of
Sammy.
what?
Sammy, how
What
can a
color?
radio station put themselves on a TV station?
They signed a deal.
Okay, so that means I'm paying you. I own you. I pay you.
That's the radio station. You're wanting my slot of my radio station.
No, I'm just gonna air it.
You're
We're
wanting,
partners.
No, we're partners. Yeah, but what I'm saying is
They signed a deal.
okay, but what I'm saying is this. They work for the station. Diddy owned Revolt at that time, so you still work for me.
If you ever watched their broadcast while Revolt was up there, they treated them Revolt people like shit.
Sammy, you're not getting the point. No, they wanted more money. I get that, but what you're saying is this: at the end of the day, they don't make the payment decisions because they are employees of iHeartMedia.
I never said that.
What the point that I'm saying is Diddy's still their boss because his network that he owns is working with the network that they work for.
Their partnership allowed them to work together. Diddy's employees are Revolt employees. The Breakfast Club was not Diddy's employees.
Sammy, you're missing the point. The Breakfast Club is airing on Revolt and still airing on iHeartMedia.
I.E. through our partnership with iHeartMedia.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Peanut?
Yeah, because both of them on iHeart.
Yeah.
Revolt and...
No, I don't believe Revolt.
No, Revolt is its own station.
Yeah, Revolt was independent.
Sammy, will you just...
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing, man.
Diddy owns... Well, at the time, was the owner of Revolt, right or wrong?
Right.
Okay. Are the Breakfast Club members the owner of iHeart?
No.
So they work. So you keep saying a partnership. I'm saying the partnership is with iHeart.
Okay.
For the show, The Breakfast Club.
Okay, you're making my point for me.
None of the employees of The Breakfast Club own that name or that station.
No, you're correct.
So what I'm saying is, P. Diddy is in business. His business is in business with their business. They're still the employees.
The business that they're employed by.
Yes or no? No, I'm just yes or no.
What?
Am I right or wrong?
If you want to get into semantics, yes, but
that ain't semantics.
Who does he deal with directly? Who did he deal with directly?
iHeart.
No, he dealt with the Breakfast Club directly.
No, Sammy.
Do you think iHeart? Never mind. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
you say your point. No, I'm just we debating.
No,
go ahead.
No, we good.
No, go ahead.
Good,
Go say your piece, man. Go
Nah,
ahead.
man, I'm good, man.
We ain't gonna move till you say it.
Nah, I ain't.
Come on, man. Go ahead, man. Say your piece.
Nah, man, I'm good, man.
Straight up, man. Say your piece, man. Say it. Say it.
Peace.
Sammy, come on, man. Stop, man. Go ahead. Say your piece. Go ahead, man.
Nah, I'm good, man.
I'm quiet, man.
Let's move on.
I don't think you was getting my point, man. I can't.
Nah, I got your point, but you're trying to make semantics and move the goalpost. You know exactly what I mean. You're just trying to make it. Never mind. No,
I don't know.
No.
All I'm saying is they're still the employees.
Fair enough.
Angela Yee still Breakfast Club if that's the case.
No, she's not.
So that makes my point.
And she keep talking bad about him. Like, I don't even like that. I'm like, yo, you was up there for how many years? And okay, whatever.
They sold out.
It don't stop it being a toxic environment.
Nah, I mean, yeah, that's what she was saying.
Well,
was toxic.
So why is her point not valid?
I didn't say her point was valid. I just don't like the way that if you had this many years where you was in, and why didn't you say it was a toxic environment while you was there? Why you wait till the moment that you're gone and then you wanna kick people back in and whatnot?
You're a big fan of the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
But you don't have a problem with that because it's entertaining to you to see him talk about Rory and Maul.
He doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't do it anymore.
But what I'm saying is,
it took him about a good 2 months, and then he got it out of
it took about 3 years. Come on, Sammy. That was
those were subs 3 years.
No, but
3 years of subs.
But it doesn't matter. The point that I'm making is, see, with that you laughing and giggling because you're a supporter and a fan of it, so it's funny.
I support both of them.
Yeah.
I support both podcasts.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you just said you didn't like Angela Yee taking shots at them, but when it's Joe Budden and them doing it, it's funny. You laugh, it's cool, but it's the same thing.
No, it's the same thing. But like, it was, you could tell when they was about to implode or explode, whatever you want to call it. Angela Yee acted like,
both shows.
Huh?
I would say both shows. After he did that interview with Gucci Mane, I said it's over.
Oh no, that was still 2-3 years afterwards.
But at the same time, like you said,
it was the start of the demise.
Hold on. If you was just saying you could tell if it's toxic or you should be able to say something or this or that, she said it then. She didn't like it, but you could tell that's when the boat got a hole in it that was too big to repair and it started sinking.
I get you on that, but they
I
all
don't mean to be ignorant, but kind of like what happened on that.
Gucci Mane.
Remember that time Gucci went on the Breakfast Club and he was like, "Girl, remember you tried to holler at me? Girl, quit playing." That's before he went to prison.
Oh, okay.
He was out there like, "Man, you know I had your man. All right, then. All right." He was on,
right.
After that, then Charlemagne did an interview with him about it. After that, like a separate interview on his own platform, and put it out. And then that's when the divide started. You could tell from that moment on, it was like.
But they all had to sign deals after that. Either they had just signed deals before.
Hey, man, got to get your paper.
Yeah, they are.
Could it have been the fact that kind of like, if it kind of like happened, kind of like what you just said, could it have been the fact that kind of like the conversation me and you were having earlier about, Charlemagne is on the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is a pretty big vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of like, wouldn't that have been the starting of him becoming himself, his own brand? Even though he kind of like was his own brand, but his own brand is taking off in social media because, like you said, he interviewed Gucci by himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and then kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like where the animosity started at. But it's kind of like, what were you doing? You didn't start thinking about your own podcast or you having your own lane until all of a sudden now you feel disrespected. Because we supposed to be a team. So like you saying, she was kind of like feeling like the motherfucker should have stood up for her. Which in a work environment, kind of like that's how it's supposed to be because who we interviewing, they ain't on the team. We the team.
Well, I guess that's why they call him the piece of people off. I mean, he wanted to do it, so he did it.
Yeah, but
he wanted to hear what Gucci had to say, I guess.
But that's what led to Charlemagne becoming the light, kind of like they say, that's it. This is, I can do my own shit. I don't necessarily, I'm here and it puts me on a big stage, but I can also go out and do my own shit.
Before Breakfast Club got really, really popping, he had already had Brilliant Idiots. He has a book.
No, there won't no Brilliant Idiots back in it. Brilliant Idiots might be about 5 years old.
No, it's over 10 years old, dude.
I don't know about that.
It's sure? Over 10 years old. Brilliant Idiots was one of the originals on loudspeakers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
but
I'm thinking about.
So that's what I'm saying, Sam. That's what I'm saying, Sammy. He was always building his own brand outside of the Breakfast Club, so it won't like. I don't really got to have all this loyalty to the motherfucking Breakfast Club team. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking free agent. I'm a Dion on this motherfucker.
That's the point. But that's what I was saying about you gotta know how to spin off. Okay, DJ Envy do them car shows and
because his wave was, we would say his wave was a lot bigger because He was riding the wave of that motherfucking house flipping shit, even though that shit failed for him. So now he's fell all the way to the back, and Charlemagne in the front.
Charlemagne has a book label,
even though he was gonna be in the front label. Anyway, because he was building his shit the whole while.
Brilliant Idiots.
He ain't never stopped grinding.
No, he ain't.
Maschine Mafia is grinding. We went from music to film and footage, and you just got to keep going. Keep
you can't be
expanding.
mad. You can't be mad because somebody's the first to do that. That's just like if you get a game, motherfucker can't be mad because the motherfucker came to Sammy and was like, "Yo, we want to make Sammy the main character of the game." No, you got to make everybody in the game. That motherfucker ain't asked you about everybody. I said Sammy. So you gonna be, man, fuck the game, man. Fuck that. Fuck the game. Sammy?
Nah.
Or is everybody gonna benefit the game? Is everybody gonna benefit the game? Well, since they can't be in the game, give my boy a beat on the game.
Nah, everybody will benefit.
That's what I mean.
Everybody will benefit.
That's why you went.
That's what the Breakfast Club was doing. Now everybody ain't. Well, still the Breakfast Club lives on, and
right.
I don't like it no more
because you can still.
You don't like Jess and Lauren.
When you get used to the original,
yeah,
it's like
I don't listen to it anymore.
It's like when the boys brought Shrimp in, Shrimp. When they brought in Shrimp.
Oh, the Three Stooges.
It ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool, but it ain't the same no more. Like. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Aunt Viv now. When they changed Aunt Viv, you know, we still love the Fresh Prince, but she didn't have the same strong black woman type role as the black Aunt Viv did.
Well, Aunt Viv should have asked more money than Will Smith. How you gonna ask for more money than the person, the namesake of the show?
I don't know if that's true. I know it has. I don't. I know they had a dispute. I don't know the ins.
I mean, but being the the way that
your first impression is what I'm saying. If your first impression of me is you seeing me with dreads, like if somebody's first impression of me is how they see me now, if they see me with a haircut later, they would always remember how they, you know what I'm saying, how they first see you.
The way I look at it, like what you just said, Sammy, the way I look at that, the way the show business was,
y'all straight.
Trained people, more professional people thought that, you know what I'm saying, they should be making top billing. They didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying, just because you bring this new fresh face in, they're not a trained actor, because that's what we doing here with acting. But the way that things progressed, it was like anybody can act, bruh, as long as you can carry the scene and you don't look in the camera. Like, come on, it ain't like you building no rocket ship.
No.
So, but I feel like that's where that argument comes from. But at the same time, it's like that's the nature of this beast that y'all built. You know what I'm saying? That the new rising talent say, hey, look, man, if you don't give me $1 million, I ain't doing it. You got to get him the $1 million.
Okay, so case in point, I'm gonna use Iron Man.
Which one?
2. Let's start there. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So who is War Machine in number 1? Well, they really want a War Machine in number 1.
Who you talking about? Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
That wasn't the War Machine. He was Rhodey.
It was Rhodes the same person.
But it wasn't a War Machine. It was just another.
Not yet. He
Iron
didn't become
Man
War
suit.
Machine until the next one. But he was supposed to be War Machine.
Okay, so which one are we gonna argue? Semantics or
now you doing the same thing. Come on now.
Because is it just that he's just a character? Was he just really actually a character?
No, he asked for more money than Robert Downey Jr. on the second one, and they told him no.
Right.
And they got Don Cheadle.
Right.
Who was a better fit anyway.
That's your opinion.
But that's just the nature. That's all I'm saying about the nature of the beast. You can't be mad because they didn't pick the wrong person and the movie flopped.
That white guy said, Tyler Perry told that white dude allegedly,
I don't want to hear that.
You don't let me clap them cheeks. I'm going to write you out the show. And that white man said, that white man,
I don't want to hear
you
that.
didn't see that?
Yeah.
that white.
I'm saying about it. The whole story was going on.
That white man said no, and then in the next episode caught 4 to the chest.
No, they said he had resigned before that happened. No, they said he had resigned.
No, that's what Tyler said to where he didn't have to pay him. That's what the lawsuit said. That man said he was trying to get away from that man's clutches. Now that man was dangerous.
Now, how much did he sue for?
I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, thank you. Why'd you bring it up then?
Because it just caught my attention now, so I just had to go there. So, where you want to get next? Where we at next, man? We're gonna leave all this Diddy crap behind us.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought Sammy said something about the intimidation tactics of ICE.
Yes.
That's what you want to talk about, Sam?
Well, if we're gonna talk about ICE now, we could talk about them. But you see what they did to my man after Jake Paul whooped him. Now, they got Chavez on the street. Hey, look. But see, that's a setup because for how long they've been promoting that, Mexico Ben had to tell the U.S., yo, we got warrants for this guy for this. Let him get that fight out the way so that money hit the bank. So then when we come in and swoop him up, we could take all of it.
Yeah, it's interesting that you bring that up because the way I was thinking about it, because I heard a story on NPR. They were talking about, you know what I'm saying? They were speaking about it from the
And one last thing. Now they say they can't even find them in the system. They don't know where yet. Now the boys, they done sunk them up in a covert mission.
On,
but go ahead.
I think they just put a cherry on top of my shit, but like that. I like that. But they were like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're avoiding like going to work, like going to or traveling to and from work.
Who?
Because Hispanic Americans, because they're saying that like ICE is approaching them like on jobs, like going to and from jobs. Like it's almost like, to me, it feels like from what we've grown up in, the time we've been alive in America. It sounds like now ICE is profiling Hispanic people the same way that where that black people complain about state troopers and the police patrolling them.
Why this motherfucker keep following me around?
Exactly. Man? But like, is that the nature of the beast of living in America?
Yeah, pretty much. If you're not white.
It's fucked up, Sam.
Hey, it is life.
Man, I mean, I don't want them doing that shit to them either because I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You see 47 tried to say slack up on them when they in the fields and whatnot. He put it almost like that.
I guess so. At the end of it, it's gonna cut back on your bread because you ain't gonna be able to get no donations.
Oh no, they started yapping at them. They were like, "Yo, you taking all our workers?"
I was trying to see like he ain't even popping up in the system. I was trying to see. Hey, look, that man.
And when it comes to that, what is that to say about ICE knowing how flawed this administration runs? Like, what is that saying that, you know what I'm saying, that they lose people in the system or that they do something, that they do this? Why would we expect them to even do the bare minimum?
This is when you got to go to the big, beautiful bill. How much money did the big, beautiful bill put in ICE? I think it was $45 billion.
Yeah, but
$45 billion to ICE. It's his own personal army.
Yeah. Alligator Alcatraz.
That's not it. Oh, you ain't heard about that?
What? He's reviving.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's reviving the old military base in the Everglades.
Oh, y'all just called it that. I didn't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I didn't know the name of it.
Alligator.
That's why they shut it down.
That's like Alligator Alcatraz. He just did a tour of it not too long ago.
I saw that picture.
So pertaining to what you saying, Sammy, I guess they just gonna let him open it up, and we ain't gonna say shit when motherfuckers start complaining about. The alligators are eating the inmates.
Probably not. I mean,
of course,
he's gonna put them in there and not make news coverage of it.
I can see him right now.
Expose.
You know how you do now. Make America great again. That's it. That's him. Y'all know what time it is.
Hey, man, based upon
you ain't heard about Alligator Alcatraz?
No, I saw the pictures of the compound. They was talking about he was using an old, what was an old jail before?
Old military base.
Old military base. Yeah, I seen
Fort Bragg somewhere.
Based upon those civics lessons that we had in high school.
Already fenced in real good.
Did we think the government would ever be running like this? Because don't it sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like
a dictatorship?
No, it sounds like that. Like our lunch table got control of the government. Like when we were learning civics, like literally, like our lunch table, like whoever you went to lunch with at that time when you were in school, like your lunch table.
So in other words, you're just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna bully them." Although I couldn't knock them out the park.
At any given day,
Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, at any given day, somebody at your lunch table is the president, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna run the government, like you know what I'm saying. However, you know what I'm saying.
Israel got it today.
Yeah. Lil Doom. Yeah. However Lil Doom say we're gonna run the government this day.
Iran, they throwing darts today. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, man.
I look at it like this, man. This is a ill breakdown. Like the way he was just saying it. All of that stuff. Now it's almost like America today seems like the stuff that was going on in the 70s and 80s overseas is going on here. How our country is crazy, out of control. Yeah. People is them countries is they fighting each other too, but we weren't fighting each other here to the extreme of how it is over there. Like we weren't. Now it's everybody because we done let so many in. Like it's no black neighborhood in Germany. I can assure you of that because I live there. There's no all black neighborhood in Germany. Nowhere.
Man, you sure the Olympic team is not staying in the neighborhood?
I'm just saying, it's none of that. We got everything here. We got a white neighborhood, a black neighborhood, a Hispanic neighborhood, a Asian community. Like everybody has their own, right? We have every one of those in our neighborhood, but none of them have one of our own independent establishments in their neighborhood. But you can get Chinese food, Asian food, white food, any kind of cuisine in the black neighborhood,
or nothing at all,
or nothing at all.
But we won't even put that shit over there.
You're not gonna find no Tyrone's chicken.
Oh yeah, not on Glenwood South.
Absolutely not. Won't happen.
I'm gonna get back to you on that one.
No,
there's gonna be a good example I can bring up.
We're doing right
on
now.
Glenwood South.
I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to think of a good example.
Then you shouldn't have said that. Talking about you gonna get back.
Even
when I come back with it, you gonna be like, no, okay.
Even those establishments, Sammy, they're gonna be a caricature or
not a
parody of what they should be.
Not a franchise.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying in downtown Atlanta, in say
that's Atlanta,
Buckhead.
Atlanta is a black city, Buckhead, but that's still gonna be an upscaled black establishment. I said,
but you said that we don't have establishments in white neighborhoods.
We
That's
don't.
What you said.
Okay, go to Cary right now in the middle of a strip mall and see a Lee's Kitchen. You're not.
No.
Okay, that's independent. I'm not talking about like I said, I'm not talking about like what's that shit right there in Garner, the other Jamaican one. Jamaican Crust or whatever it is.
Golden Crust.
Like that's a franchise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but you won't see that.
But you'll see something like that because that's a franchise. But what I'm talking about is like
Jerk Masters.
What's that chicken place right there on New Bern? That Jack's Seafood. You're not gonna see that
right
in the Cary Mall or over there in the strip mall by Cary Mall. They're not gonna put that over there.
Is Big Ed black?
No.
It's owned by white people?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And that's not and
he was.
He was.
Yeah, like what you saying, that's
they got one in downtown Raleigh.
That's basically what we saying.
They got one in Garner.
Like
the one in downtown Raleigh would be
once you sell out and become a franchise, Sammy, that's when it becomes that way. And 9 times out of 10, once I become a franchise, I've sold majority of the business. Yeah. I might controlling a controlling amount.
Gus's famous chicken. Yeah.
But I still got the answer to somebody.
Yeah. That when you go from independent to franchise, now you got sponsors and backing, and you don't make all the decisions no more. You still have a voice. You still have stock. They probably still want you to be the face of the company, but
now when you franchise, you have to still go by their guidelines to a certain point.
well, no, that depends on what you negotiate. Because if you franchise and they're coming to buy, like say for example with Trillburger that what's his name guy.
Yeah.
If they come to him and say, "Yo, we can help you franchise," yeah, he got to tell them what he wants how he wants it to be. They gonna come back and tell him, "Well, we might change this," and
because they got to upscale that to basically source all the franchises with the same shit.
They're gonna take your recipe, how you do it, and they're gonna because you got to remember they're coming with the big bag. They ain't no different than a record label. You done put in all the hard work. You done made yourself hot. Did this, did that. Once you sign a deal, they want you to give over the rights to all the stuff that you already did to them. That now, if you can negotiate, well, hell nah, all my back catalog, I keep that. But the thing is this: they're gonna be they're gonna be able to put you in rooms or in situations that you can't walk into.
I think a lot of times they'll just offer them like, yeah, you go from like Genie Bus, like Russell, like where they sold mainly in Michael Jordan sold, but I still keep a little small percentage and I get to say what I want to say when I say it, but like y'all still got the overruling thing going on.
Yeah, well now I know they ain't stupid enough to sell the whole, but they just sold their majority share.
Yeah. So you're not considered as the owner because you don't have the majority.
Exactly.
Whoever has the majority share is the owner.
There you go. So that at the end of the day, they still got a voice and they still gonna get some. They would be foolish to sell.
Because nobody owns anything basically at this point flat out. There are very few things that somebody owns flat out.
Too much of a risk.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
The only person that might own it all is Jerry Jones, because I don't see him giving up the wheel to nobody. Had to be
well, that's what I'm saying. He's like the CEO of he's the CEO of the company that owns everything.
He's the say all be all.
That's why he make the most money, because he's the CEO of each one of these individual companies, even though they're all under this umbrella.
You know what I heard, man? I heard that most pro teams make majority of their money from the real estate that they own around their stadiums. That's how they make the majority of their money.
That and every year the broadcast, whatever it is, like the deal that they got with all the TV networks, to where at the beginning of every year they all get like a $100 billion check. That thing is like a couple $1 billion just for, because every team gets shown
on
locally on whatever channel in their area, so they still got to get paid for that viewership. So it's like I can't remember what they call it, but they do it every off season, and that's how they're able to
the collective bargaining agreement.
There you go, and then that's how they make it work. They make it work from that. So,
but they don't sign one every year, though.
But then they make their money from their team winning and selling merchandise.
Yeah,
and
that's
if
why
they're selling merchandise, people are coming to the game.
Why do you think OKC is signed up like $750 million this week, bro?
You know what I'm saying? As long as you
winning solves everything.
Does it not? And then we be playing cheap with these young players the whole time and it paid off.
Yeah.
But not only that, like I said, when you're winning and people are coming to the games, the ticket price goes up. When you're losing and ain't nobody coming, the ticket price goes down. We got to get somebody in here. We just can't get nothing. We can't have an empty stadium, because then guess what? I want to know what happens when they black out a game. Do y'all still get that money, or is it like when they black it out? You know what I'm saying? Like if a team is just straight trash and then they just be like, man, we ain't playing them on TV no more.
Jacksonville Jaguars, how many years ago they kept doing that to them?
But I'm just saying.
And like they would have to tarp off half of the stadium because nobody was sitting there.
But that's what I'm saying. That's kind of like what keeps it competitive, because you have to do what OKC did. You have to actually build with a young team, like B said, to get your wins up, to start selling merchandise. Like the front office, it has the balance.
This was the second young team that they had put together like
Yeah.
that. You got to remember the original now.
Yeah, you got to keep working on it.
That too, but I think it'd be, like I said, it's got to be a trickle down effect on each level. Like you got, like players, coaches are the best coaches right now, right? The days of the old man with a cigar in his mouth talking about, yeah, guys, go hoorah, and can barely walk up and down the field.
I feel like
days is over.
I feel like it expands and contrasts back and forth to like what you're saying, because just like what you're saying, I just feel like with young coaches, player coaches, it's gonna only grow so far, because only so many people listen to make it be able to transition to the next level and you be able to win. So then it's gonna go back to whoever was winning, who's now became an old man who get to sit up front and be like, hey, look, we got to do it this way, that way. Because you have to be successful when everything is always changing so fast, because you got to be like, now, wait a minute. That shit ain't working last shit, but fuck that shit. We're going to move on to this, because something else has to work, because we got to keep this young team together, because we can pay them because they're young. We don't have to bring nobody new in. Because like we pretty much saying super teams and building dynasties, that's over with.
Yeah, do you think anybody who's going to contend with them? Halliburton gone for gone for next year. Did we? All right, then you want to swing back in?
Nah, go ahead.
No, you good.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, if it's still on the same point, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say how many teams are going to be diminished that went to the playoffs this year that lost somebody good. They don't cut Dame. Dame got cut. He ruptured his Achilles.
Dame wasn't a big contributor to them being successful last year.
Neither the past 2 years.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's
Jason
what I'm saying
Tatum
about trying to build a super team.
Jay Tatum ain't going to even play next season.
I'm bringing up players that are not going to play this year. Kyrie Irving might not even play next year.
He's old.
Right. Which puts these teams that you're talking about, how are we going to move forward? Are we going to keep trying to keep this so-called dynasty together? Or are we going to say, hey, look, we need to get some youth in here to see what they going to do, to see what we got?
Even the Bucks, they got to make a decision.
Because just like they said, we done had like, I forgot how many, for the longest, we've had different NBA champions. Ain't nobody went back to back.
Yeah, I like
last
that.
couple of years.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? What if the league start having new champions every year, because the teams are getting younger?
That's a good thing.
Coaches are running up against, you know what I'm saying?
That's where you get people to watch the small market teams. Like you saw the finals was 2 small market teams,
right?
And it was the lowest ever,
right?
But if you watched it,
it was one of excellent basketball, right? Absolutely, but like I was arguing with somebody the other day. My boy Steve, I was like, at the end of he kept saying Gilchrist is a superstar. I said, I ain't gonna say he no superstar. I said he an all-star, but I ain't gonna put him in superstar. Yeah, I said he don't want a chip. That's cool, but superstars are superstars. If he was a superstar, it'd been more people tuned in.
Yeah,
you consider
he's coming to age. That's what I'm saying.
Right. You consider LeBron to still be a superstar?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No.
People
just by name. No. Not on the basketball court no more.
No. If you say his name,
not on the basketball court,
everybody's tuning in. That's a superstar.
If you put him with a team.
He on a team.
He about to get traded.
Nah, he about to force his way out or something.
Him and his son about to be out of there. But what I'm saying is this. He's a superstar. KD, he's a superstar.
KD's a superstar.
Steph Curry, he's a superstar. Giannis, he's a superstar.
Gilchrist ain't there yet.
Gilchrist ain't in that category
yet.
Jokic is
he's proven himself.
Jokic, superstar.
Yeah, he's proven himself.
He's proven himself. Like I said, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people that win a chip. That don't make you a superstar.
Yeah, no, because he followed up the most points in the season with winning the chip. That's why he's ascending. That's why you're saying he's ascending to become a superstar. Can he keep carrying that?
There you go.
Because just because you do it doesn't make you a superstar.
MVP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Western Conference Finals.
That
MVP.
was this year.
That was this year.
That was this
Finals
year.
MVP.
Okay.
Yeah. You gonna do it one time and now you're a superstar?
Kyrie did it one time.
You didn't even.
No, not all them things right there.
Kyrie did
makes
it
it a little
one time.
When Duncan was doing that every year, didn't nobody want to say he was a superstar because he was in a small town market?
Yeah, kind of like Jokic.
But Duncan was doing it every year.
Jokic does it every year.
Okay. So we're saying he has to do that. He
To
hasn't
become
done
a
it yet.
superstar.
It's too
You
small
did it one
of
time.
a sample size to put him in superstar.
You did it one time.
Okay, then I agree with that. Rising talent, man.
I'm giving him better than I said. All-star. I said he's an all-star right now.
He was all NBA.
Because
He's okay. That's fine, but superstar is somebody that's box office. I'm not gonna put him there yet.
Because which one would you say is the superstar? Would you say Michael Jordan pre-championship? Is he superstar? Or would you say first 3-peat Jordan superstar?
First 3-peat, of course.
Why not the one that hadn't won the championship yet? Why those years before he had won the championship?
Because
why is he
you're
not a
associating
superstar?
it with a chip, though.
No, I'm not. I'm asking the question, why don't you associate it with it? Because I can say easily the 5 before he didn't win it, if you was watching it, oh shit, he was superstar then.
Oh no, he was. But
that's what I'm saying. He was straight killer.
The chip took it to another level.
It kept going.
But he was still killing.
This is the thing. It kept going this way.
And then there was 45.
But what I'm saying is it took 5 years to win. Okay, this guy, he won, what year is this for Gilchrist? 3, 4?
Something like that.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he got his first one.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do now?
Is it gonna keep ascending? That's all I'm saying.
Well, they was let down last year, so they had the second.
I'm not talking about that. You're right. Because Holmgren and all them. No, I'm not. You're right. I'm not trying to. I'm not jabbing you. I'm saying you're right. But what I'm saying is this. Now, because at the end of the day, he's in the same situation the Nuggets was just in. Because they should have easily repeated or at least have 2 or 3 right now. And they in the same boat because the Nuggets about to get blown up. That the good thing but the good thing is OKC is young. So what are you gonna do with this next 3 to 5 year pocket that you got to get it?
They signed Chet to $250 million on his rookie deal. They signed Wiggins
No, you
to
can't get that
$250
much
million on his rookie deal. Yeah, they are still on rookie deals.
Sammy.
That's too much. Your rookie deal is like
they didn't wait for them to extend to get to the end of their contract. They're going to extend the rookie
Yeah, they
deal.
just extended them this past week.
Okay, so they
But when has extending somebody deal that ensured them winning?
It doesn't ensure them winning.
That's kind of like what you're saying, though.
It assures them keeping their core.
That's fine, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna win it.
Is your core?
No, that's correct. Just like you were talking about the Nuggets just a second ago. The Nuggets weren't healthy.
That was my next thing. Are you going to say
the Nuggets weren't healthy this year?
And they're old. They're trying to get younger.
Is OKC's going to stay healthy and is it going to stay consistent?
That's what it takes, him. But that just
soon as training camp starts, everything's up in smoke for everybody. Anybody could pop an ankle, twist a knee, anything.
Just circling back around, I'm glad the NBA didn't put the fix in to make it the Knicks in the Lakers and shit.
Why would that have been a fix?
That would have been a fix.
The Lakers won't even close this year. Minnesota ran us off the court.
Sammy Rothstein said they didn't pick up the phone. He was going to put in the fix. The Knicks was going to win.
We're not betting on the Black Sox.
When they blew it, when they went up in the series, they blew it. They had it. They blew it.
Sammy put in the fix.
And then
why answer the phone?
So we was talking about player coaches. You don't consider Tibbs to be a player coach?
Hell no, man. That shit over with, man.
Tibbs' problem is that all he knows is defense, and he don't
running people into the ground.
He don't know how to sub.
Man.
He don't know how to sub.
That shit only work with high school and college students, man. They the only ones that got the win for that shit.
He got that Chip Kelly mentality. Now
Yeah,
we just gonna no huddle all the way up the field, run these, but by the second quarter, everybody done. Now they don't
like when you young and you playing the game of pickup and it's just a track meet.
Yeah.
You just running back and
it only worked for so long, man.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. But y'all got any wrap ups, man? We done got a good hour in. This is a good one.
Nah. What y'all got planned for this week?
I'm gonna go ahead and beat my son up
stay
for
black.
a few minutes. And then I'm gonna do something later.
Cause it look like we might be next up with this ICE thing, bro. Cause I mean, you know what I'm saying? They run out of brown people. You know what I'm saying? They gonna run to the next brown immigrant. So you know, if they go to another brown immigrant, they gonna be confusing them with actual black people.
Last thing I got, birthright citizen. So he got it taken away in the Supreme Court. Well, no, it wasn't a Supreme Court judge. It was I can't remember what.
Man, that ain't going down.
He doesn't even realize the way that shit work, man. You gonna kick your son out the country, bro.
Yeah, Barron got to go. I got to go.
Yeah. Like the
I
kids,
never thought of it that way.
Yeah, like the kids of people that are born in overseas, they are not American citizens no more. People serving in the military, their kids ain't citizens no more, bro. Cause you saying they ain't born here. That's what you saying now.
Did y'all see the dude that was born on an American military base in Germany?
That's my story. That's my story.
That's what I said.
You was born in Stuttgart too?
Yeah. I was born overseas, so I would be kicked out.
One of my cousins was born in Stuttgart.
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah, they gonna come get his ass too.
So that don't even make sense. You know? But you got any you wanna plug your social? Y'all already know where I'm at, man. 16 pad killer _double_M. And y'all already know you're rocking with Maschine Mafia TV on YouTube.
Man, Hutch Mickens at Instagram.
There you go, Sammy.
Find me on Maschine Mafia and Sam May at Facebook.
There it is.
You'll see Sam in the tag.
That's it, man. We'll tag Sammy in the
tag.
Man.
Unless you find that Snow Bunny page where he posted.
That's it. Man.
What's nobody? Oh no. That's the people that corrupted my credit card. They what happened is like I looked up my emails and they was like, yo, thank you for your subscription. Your next payment will come out on July the 12th, which is today. So I'm trying to figure out what is this place. So every time I call that motherfucker, Asian lady will pick up and 2 times they picked up, said hello, thank you for calling, and then hang up. One other time I got one on the phone. She started talking to me. I tell her what's wrong, and I tell her I'm not going to give you any more information. You should have that in front of you. And then she kept putting me on hold. Well, she won't put me on hold. She was putting me on mute, and then she hung up on me. So I was like, yo, I talked to my bank and I froze my credit card, and they was like, the best thing to do is go ahead and kill your credit card, get a new one, and then we put in fraud charges on them.
Sammy out there late night surfing on the web.
It's up, man. Yeah, cause they had this Chinese chick. I'm trying to figure out how they got this Chinese chick on 1270 on prostitution. Here you come with this credit card. Sammy, come on, bro.
I'm being for real, man.
Sammy,
2 years.
Sammy,
2
Sammy.
years.
You better hold that box. You hold that on box call your shit, Sammy.
2 years. 2 years.
They gonna run. You want them to run your shit consecutive, Sammy, not box call your shit.
2 years for every count.
Yeah.
We out of here, y'all. Straight Shoota, Unscripted Saturday. We out.
Holla at you next week.
All right.